Attention, attention. NITK Beehive. Learning leads to creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. Meeting number 294 is also great. Greetings, my dear friends. Warm welcome to meeting number 294 of NITK Beehive. I am Sergeant at Arms of today's term. I am responsible for organizing this meeting and other requirements also. My dear friends, ensuring that this meeting goes smoothly, I request everyone kindly turn your mobile into silent mode or flight mode in 10 coming seconds. Gentle reminder Toastmasters, we refrain talking sex, politics, religion and other sensitive topics. If someone is speaking here, please do not enter and exit and remain seated, refrain cross talking until this meeting ends. The mission of a Toastmaster International is to provide positive and supportive learning experience to empower the members to make a better communicators as well as a better leadership skills develop with their own self-confidence. Let me tell you something. When I can see a tough thing in my life, I'm always thinking about that. How can I do that? There was a person says that we do together, we grow together. I'm delighted to having him in my life. That's the free of cost of precious thing. That is none other than a presiding officer, Toastmaster Habib.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Welcome you all to meeting number 294. I welcome our guest. Sir, would you like to introduce yourself with your name?
Sure. My name is Mahendra, and I'm part of Bangalore Senior Toastmasters. And I'm here to meet you all, especially sir. And also,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please be seated, sir. You know what are the most precious things in life which are free? Can anyone tell about it? Many, we have got many, but we have got many like air, water, but a few things we do not actually value for it. When we have lost, then we actually value for that. These are the things which we have to use very, very carefully, because once it is lost, we may not get it back again. I am most delighted to have our guest today. Sir, welcome you. And with this, I would like to know that like our MOM is posted on the group. Is it approved? Can you check up, please? Approved. Thank you very much. With this, I would like to open meeting number 294. Now, I would like to, today's Toastmasters of the day is a very, very enthusiastic lady, ready to accept challenges given at any point of time. And she takes it up very easily with the hard work, takes some time to like practice it, but she does it with very enthusiasm. I welcome our team Modi Toastmaster Ruxana.
Thank you, Toastmaster Habib. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Before we get started, can I ask you all for a favor? Can you please look into your pockets or look into your handbag for a moment? I'm actually looking for something I lost today. Did anyone happen to find a piece of patience? Seriously, mine disappeared exact moment when my kids woke up this morning. If anyone have a little bit extra with you, please, I'm desperate. No? Nobody?
I offer.
How about confidence? Did any one of you have some of that?
Yes.
Or are you all just pretending to have it today?
To an extent, yes.
Okay, great.
We prefer.
And it's funny that I was searching for peace online yesterday. And guess what I found? Expensive yoga mats, herbal tea, and lavender candles. But it turns out you actually cannot add to cart a calm mind. So I kept my phone aside and did something radical. Since we all are here, let's do that once again. Everyone, just take a deep breath. Are you all relaxed? Did anyone get a message on your phone that the oxygen you have inhaled is charged? Did anyone? No, absolutely. This is zero, absolutely zero. This is absolutely free. Now, look at the person sitting next to you and then give them a quick smile with a quick compliment. Sometimes you can give me a compliment.
You're too good.
Did anyone get charges for this now? Absolutely zero. But trust me, the room feels much better now with the smile and the compliment you got. And this is today's theme all about. The most precious thing in life are free. In my case, I got a reality check about this recently. As you all know, I have 4 children and my house does not look like a house. It looks like a 24/7 circus. I know, of course, there is no professional trainer as well, but still. I'm a part-time Uber driver. I'm a short order cook. I'm a human ATM and what not. But one fine day, my second daughter walked up to me and said, Mama, don't you think we don't spend quality time with each other nowadays? I felt offended. What do you mean? We almost spend time together. What do you mean by quality time exactly? I expected her to ask a trip to a mall or a new gadget. Instead, she said, remember that morning when we went to Lal Bagh? No phones, no work call, no rush for appointment, nothing. We, 6 of us, talking, enjoying, laughing, and listening to each other. Wasn't that moment really wonderful? For a moment, it hit me hard. Truly speaking, that was the only time we did that. And it costed us nothing. But that moment had left that impact on her, which she did not feel that connected with the stuffs we had gifted her till date. It reminded me that we aren't rich because of our bank accounts. We are rich because of our health, our laughter, and people who actually want our time, not just the money. And honestly, that's why I love coming to Toastmasters as well. In a world where everything is a transaction, the support we give each other is are those one of the rare free gifts. So, in the year 1924, Dr. Ralph C. Smedley started Toastmasters International, and he didn't just start a business, he started a community, and today we are all a part of this global family. Now, Toastmasters is spread across 150 countries with more than 15,000 clubs and over 5 lakh members. Toastmaster meetings are divided into 3 parts: prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluation. And of course, I'm not doing all that alone. We have our tag team heroes. For that, I think the our counter is a little delayed by 15 minutes. Once he comes, he can explain his role. And we have our grammarian Toastmaster Habib. Okay, great. Then I would request Toastmaster Anand Ramchandra to explain the role of our counter.
It's like actually use a journey effect to your speeches. I look forward to who is using how many of those clutch words, tabulate it, and give a report when called for.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. And our timer for the day is Toastmaster Naveen. Can you please explain the role?
Greetings, my dear friends. As Toastmaster PK said, time is most precious. So I am the timer of today's meeting, and I'm going to take care of every single second and every single moment. Especially, I have a guidelines about table topics and prepared speeches and evaluation also. So table topics is most probably starting with 1 minute for a green card and 1.5 minutes for yellow card and 2 minutes red card. Of course, you will get grace time of 30 seconds. Now, let me tell you all about prepared speeches. Icebreaker is a 4 minutes is a green card, 5 minutes is yellow, 6 minutes is red card. Undoubtedly, you get grace time. And evaluation. Evaluation time is green card for 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 2.5 for the yellow, and 3 minutes for red card. So you will also get 30 more seconds for a grace period. All the very best, my dear friends. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Naveen, for the detailed explanation. Now, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Habib as the grammarian role.
Today I will be the grammarian for the today's meeting. Usage of good words and usage of not so good words are a very important part of any speech. I will be making a note of these words, and at the end of the meeting I will be dealing with them.
Thank you, Toastmaster Habib. To begin with our first segment, prepared speeches, I would like to call our first evaluator. She is one of the finest speakers, truly a pride of NITK Bhive. Known for her clarity of thought, graceful delivery, and her ability to give feedback that is both encouraging and insightful. I invite none other than Toastmaster Shalini Mukund to please come up and read out the project guidelines for today's first speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Roxana. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
My target speaker today is attempting a level 1, project 1, which is an icebreaker speech from the path Dynamic Leadership. The speech length is 4 to 6 minutes. The purpose of the speech is for the speaker to introduce herself to the club and the club members know a little more about her. All the best to the speaker. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shalini. Now, I would like to call upon our first speaker. She is a past president, the charm of NITK Bhive, a hardcore Rotarian. Her speeches always reflect her deep involvement in Rotary and give us the beautiful insights of her work. What truly makes her special is her passion for service and her nature of giving. Through her words, we don't just hear a speech, we feel her commitment to making a difference. So we have Toastmaster Prasanna Kumari, fondly known as Toastmaster PK. Toastmaster PK, who I am not. Who I am not, Toastmaster PK. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone.
It's a delight to stand here after so long because there was a change of room and things like that, and I'm starting my second path. So I'm very happy and delighted to be here. The famous poet, mystic poet Rumi said, "What you seek is seeking you." Dear Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear friends, today I am not starting with who I am. Instead, I am starting and explaining to you who I am not. I am not someone whose life is neatly planned. I am not someone who walked only on straight roads. I am not someone who stopped when life impulsively changed its direction. I am not a woman whose life unfolded as I imagined. Some lessons started very early, some are paused, some are rewritten after huge loss. I am not someone who believes that leadership taught in classrooms and training sessions. I believe and I learned leadership is all about 3 R's, which is responsibility, rebuilding, and resilience. And I am not someone who waits for the perfect moment, to dream. I even dreamt when my path was unclear. I'm not someone who always, I'm not someone who feared to start from zero. When I started my entrepreneurship journey, I wasn't had a guide or a experience. My curiosity and my passion driven me. Where I need to understand our traditional skill need a modern touch and respect. There I connected weavers across our country, and that taught me the biggest lesson of my life. That livelihood is much more important than profit. I'm not someone who is untouched by grief. Loss entered my life very early in my life and given me options. They demanded options, either to withdraw or to plan my causes which I believe within me. What do you think I decided? Yes. I went ahead. And I always believe that service is not occasional thing. Service is also always a lifelong commitment. I hope all of you agree with that. Yes. And my aim to help in the area of education and health, not just to touch, to go deeper and better. For that, I use Rotary as a platform and my leadership in Rotary as a weapon to touch lives deeper and better. That gave me a satisfaction of life. And I never believed that education is a privilege or healthcare either. They are a possibility of each and every citizen of our country who dare to dream. I never believed that achievements or recognitions, anything is not celebration. It is many of my greatest achievements are silent, quietly living there. When a girl child completing her higher education, when somebody getting their first salary, where their dignity restored and respect gained. When somebody getting discharged from a hospital with a serious ailment and the mother is coming and hugging you and shedding the tears of happiness, that is my recognition and I carry it within myself throughout my life. I believe very early in my life I learned that compassion is the deepest and strongest emotion which etched in within me. I never believed that leadership is a title. That is the reason I am in Toastmasters. I wanted to be a stronger communicator, better leader, and an effective bridge between intent and impact. I have not reached my destination. My destination is a journey, I believe. Hope all of you remember Vivekananda. He said, arise, awake, and stop not till you reach your goal. I am awake, I have risen, and my journey is on and on and on. My destination is not yet reached. I am still learning, evolving, and rebuilding myself. As the famous poet Robert Frost said, the woods are lovely, deep and dark. The woods are lovely, deep and dark, but I have promises to keep, miles to go before I sleep. I have promises to keep, miles to go before I sleep. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prasanna Kumari, for that wonderful speech. Your speech clearly showed us where there is a will, there is always a way. So, now I would like to call upon our second evaluator to read out the guidelines for the second speech. Toastmaster Anand Ramchandra, fondly known as the Shashi Tharoor of a club. He's a hardcore Rotarian as well. He loves taking challenges, and as a result, he's taken up the role of VPE, and he's doing a good job as a VPE of a club.
All the innuendos and the adjectives came free for me today. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Roxana, for a wonderful introduction. Today, my target speaker is attempting different types of communication style. Under the pathway Dynamic Leadership, he is attempting L2P3. With the title, it's very interesting. Infinity extends in every direction. A wonderful thing. I'm seriously interested in hearing you what exactly you mean by that. The time allotted for this is 5 to 7 minutes, and I'm delighted to be evaluating this speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Roxana.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. So now I would like to call upon our second speaker, young, energetic, enthusiastic, and always willing to learn. Though he has joined NITK Bhive recently, his enthusiasm for completing his projects and growing in Toastmasters is truly inspiring. With his excellent confidence and positive attitude, he reminds us that learning has no limits when passion is strong. So we have Toastmaster Naveen as our second speaker. Toastmaster Naveen. Infinity extends in every direction. Infinity extends in every direction. Toastmaster Naveen.
Thank you. History has not written by victors or rulers. History has written by ordinary people like you and me with the extraordinary effects and extraordinary words. That is the power of communication. Greetings, my dear friends. It was the fifth standard. I had a dream that I want to speak like WWE superstar John Cena. But I wasn't strong towards my dream. It was 2021. Spoken English course made me realize the beauty about the language. I learned a lot about that, about using a language and different accent. What I thought, using a different accent, different words, lengthy sentences might make more sense. That wasn't true. Hear me friends, 2025 will change my life. 2025, I realized the beauty about real life. 2025, Toastmaster International made me realize the beauty about the communication styles. There are four types of communication styles. One is a direct communication style, second is an initiative communication style, and third is an analytical communication style, and fourth is supportive communication style. One, direct communication style. It is short, strict, goal-oriented, and powerful. Like my mentor Toastmaster Ramdas Bhatt, he always says that quality is more important than the quantity. That was the powerful. Now, second, initiative communication style. It energetic, good fluency, and motivate others with the examples, and also break the silence. Guess who is backside? Like Toastmaster Meghana Vaswani and Toastmaster Shalini. They're always taking initiatives. They're always fluent. They're always great. Thank you so much. Now, third, analytical communication style. Standard, structured, systematic, and also innovative. Any guess what is backside? Any guess? Toastmaster Ruxana. She always creative. She always thought provoking. I think such a great talent. Now, my favorite communication style. My own favorite communication style and my own style, which is supportive communication style. It is kind, compassion, empathetic, emotional, and listen carefully. Like, any guess? Any guess? Like every one of NITK Bhive, including security. NITK Bhive always says that we are here to learn, we are here to grow, we are also here to make mistakes. That was the free of cost privilege for me. I also want to tell you about my supporting manager. My supporting manager where I am currently working. His name is Deepak, is kind, handsome, as well as so supportive. If he would have not supported, I would have not come to every single Wednesday, would have shared my stage with you all and learned a lot from you people. So big thanks for my manager as well. Dear friends, let me tell you all a small incident in my life. It was the starting stage of my real estate office I was working. So where every day I had a dream that I want to speak with different customers in a different accent, in different words, in different sentences. Always practicing myself and talking with the customers. I wasn't renewed big, but there was a personality who was looking at myself inquisitively, and one fine day he came to me, said, Naveen sir, I need your help. What? Sir, I also want to speak like you. English. I want to speak English. I don't want to live my entire life as a security. Are you serious? There are thousands of people who speak better than me. Why don't you go there? I don't know anything about that, sir. Please help me. Thinking, how can even I can help? But I had an English group where in that English group different styles and different accent and different activities like tongue twisters, regular topics and free to talk and people are talking. So I made him join. Then he was constantly practicing on that as well as he's practicing regularly, he's practicing. But recently he called me and said that, sir, it's a very difficult. People have started insulting me because I'm practicing here. As I'm starting myself in English, people are starting ignoring me. I said, if someone is insulting you, don't reveal their name, not in front of me or anywhere else. Keep that person's name inside of your mind. There will definitely one day where you can reveal, where millions of people are there, that time you can reveal that. Until or unless thousands and millions of people are there, you should not reveal. Keep continue, keep doing that. Then, thank you, sir. And 1 week back, he called me and said, Sir, I send your location. I sent. He came to my house. He hugged me and said, I have my own company. I'm teaching students. I'm specialized in poem writing. That is everything because of you. Guess what will be my feeling? At least Naveen had a story to tell that I supported someone. After he had a dinner, he left. My dear friends, supportive is not coming from the money. It's also coming from knowledge. It is also sharing the ideas. It is also sharing kindness and also smile, patience. For this supportive, we do not need to have any title of a leader or manager. We only need to have kind hearts. I know every one of you are having kind hearts. Let's write the history with the supportive, with the kindness. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Naveen, for that wonderful speech. It was really a beautiful journey. And I must say, it was so creative and that you have took so much efforts to make that name boards also here. Hence, we have come to the end of our first segment. So we are here for our next most awaited segment. And to conduct this segment, may I have the pleasure of inviting the most handsome personality of NITK Bhive, a person who is well known for his wonderful sense of humor, powerful speaking skills, and his warm, mentoring nature. He is not just a great speaker, but also a fabulous member and a truly wonderful human being, fondly known as Amitabh Bachchan and Mohammad Rafi of NITK Bihar. Let's put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Santosh Kejriwal.
हाँ?
Mohammad Rafi भी देख लेंगे।
देते रहो हैं? Everything is Okay, good evening to all of you. Any new guest over here who's not a Toastmaster? You don't think so, right? Huh?
Toastmaster is here.
You're not Toastmaster over here.
Visiting from other class.
Yeah, he's a Toastmaster, Mahinder. Isn't it? Huh? आपका नाम महिंद्र है कि महिंद्रा है? महिंद्रा. There are two different things, Mahinder or Mahindra. It's Mahindra, right? Okay, so today I'll not explain the Toastmaster TTM guidelines, what exactly it is and how it is conducted. We straight up dive into it, right? So there was a saying, when the going gets tough. So today my topics will be very, very tough. So for people who can answer, the topics are not tough. Right? Huh? It so happened during my examination days also. My friends would always ask me, how was the question paper? I said, question was very easy. The answers were tough. Isn't it? Huh? So the answers are very tough if you don't know how to crack it, how to crack the questions. So let's see how we crack the table topic session today. I'll be throwing some topics across the table to all of you. Please don't force me to call you all. I want each one of you to come voluntarily. Is that a promise?
Yes.
Free of cost.
Yes.
Money. Huh? My first topic. Nothing is more precious than lending a helping hand. Who's coming? Expected this.
Thank you.
Continue.
See, as he mentioned, helping hand. I think that is inculcated within me. I born with that because I come from that kind of a family. in my childhood, from a village I am coming from, so we have farmlands. So there are people who live there in the corners. And one of the girl who wanted to study, she's as same age as mine. So she was finding it difficult to buy books, this and that, and umbrella, because I belongs to Kerala where 6 months are rains, rains and rains. So one day I asked her, why are you not coming to school? So she said, I don't have an umbrella. I said, is that a reason you didn't inform us? The same school, she is also studying in a missionary school where we pay the fees because school is built by us. So fees, every family fees is automatically paid by us. Then I said, okay, you can join me because I cannot buy an umbrella and give because I'm also a child. So I told her, you can come with me in my own umbrella. Those days, the community differentiation was so much. We are here and they were there, not because of money, because of the religious part. Because then my grandpa saw that. I don't know all these things, as a 7-year-old, how I know. Then he told, you take your shower, then you enter. I questioned why. And he said, because of that. I said, a little bit of rebellism was there within me. I said, no. But even today, she remembers that help, which I did. And she started coming with me. I handed over her my old umbrella and she continued her schooling. I will never forget that moment because she still remember, same age. Thank you.
As far as Rotarians are concerned, I think that day in and day out, we always lend a helping hand somewhere or the other, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Even otherwise, non-Rotarians also,
Yeah.
they're also doing the bit subconsciously, I suppose. Rotarians will do it consciously. Right. Second question, second topic. One of these precious things that nature has given us is soil. SOIL. It is free of cost, am I right?
Yes.
Who can come up? CK and SK is also here.
So, good evening, Toastmasters. I am Channakeshwar Reddy, CK Reddy. Soil is very precious. You all agree with me. And it is free as our SK says. Soil, you can do wonders. From the same soil, you can create a mridangam, which gives you a beautiful musical hearing thing. And the same soil, you use it for burying also. So the soil, you cannot ignore it. It is as precious, and also we use it as this thing. And the same soil, we plant so many things, flowers, and also, yes, for eating, whatever it is. So soil is very precious, and soil we should use it very carefully. Thank you.
No, some of the greatest characteristics of soil. There are so much of qualities embedded inside it. You can use it for anything and everything else, I think so. Be it for crops, or burying, or building up a factory or a house, innumerous things. Isn't it? Huh? Yes. Soil is one of the most precious things that I think we should always preserve and respect also. Third, where should I go now? Okay. There is something which runs in our body red in color. Correct. Who gave that answer? Blood? Nabi. Come, Nabi. Come, boss. Huh? Come.
Greetings, my dear friends. Let me ask you all, what is your blood groups? What is yours? Yours?
Be positive.
Yours, sir? Yours, sir? Which? Mine is B positive. Dear friends, let me tell you all first my age. I am young. I am an Indian. I have audacity to achieve anything. Always I think that my mother says that, Naveen, you have a very boiling blood. People also say that you have a boiling blood. I often think that what kind of a blood is that? But I realize that is not the blood, and that is something is thinking. Now let me tell you all, in the same anger, I met with someone. It was really, it was really hectic for me. So I met with him and was going with the visited like sadness. When I was going, I see there was a campaign. So where ambulance, a beautiful woman wearing a white coat and having a notice board, and that is, please donate blood. I told my friend, I want to donate my blood. He says that we are having a trouble, we are having a lot of issues on our body. How can we can contribute? I said that no problem. There are thousands of people who still want blood. That if you not help or if I not help, I think that leads something which is going to be missing. So then I gave my blood. That day I realized the beauty about donating the blood. It's not that she is very beautiful. It's not that they are standing on the road. When we are giving a blood for emergency, we are saving a life. So I think I'm proud that I also saved someone at least. Thank you. Back to you.
For information of all of you, 1 unit of blood donated can save how many lives? Correct. Rotarians at home. So if you donate 1 unit of blood to anyone, anywhere, it saves 3 lives. How precious is that? Isn't it? Huh? Chalo, now let's move on to our next topic. From where shall I get that? Naveen used the word boiling. Something that boils throughout the day. But the first ray is very soothing. You know, any guesses? Sunlight. The first ray of sunlight. Shalini? One, come.
Yes, sir. I am here. What is my topic?
First ray of sunlight. It goes free through your windows. Through your windows. Huh?
Good evening, Toastmasters. I am always the lover of the sun. In fact, my favorite season is summer because I used to get to eat mangoes. I used to play with all my cousins. Summer is my favorite season. For someone who always believes on the brighter side of life, very positive, I have always admired the sun. And even to this day, I get up early by around 5:30, finish all my work, go down 10 minutes early to my car to go to the place of work. Just standing in the sun gives me a lot of happiness. On the other hand, a rainy day makes me utterly gloomy, and I associate my personality a lot with the weather. If it is raining, I don't feel like doing things. If it is sunny, I feel like doing a lot more. Sun has 3 symbols for me. Number 1 is brightness. Always be bright towards the world. Whatever you can offer to others, be bright, be positive. You can light up somebody else's life just by bringing a smile on your face and looking at them. The second thing is courage. No matter what happens, the sun continues to burn the whole day. So I feel courage is something that has kept me going for a long period of time. I'm very tenacious. I can do a lot of things even when I sometimes feel physically I'm tired and I cannot. The third important thing is let go. End of the day, you don't see the sun. It is the moon that comes up on the sky. But it is important to understand that I have given my brightness, I have given my part to the world the entire day, and it is time for me to rest. So much as the sunrise is important, the sunset is also equally important. Teaches us a very important lesson that you may be bright and shining on one particular day, but on one day you can go back to darkness. Both sides of life, the yin and the yang, equally important. We need to be bright, we need to keep ourselves going, but at the same time we need to understand that there are times when it is okay to let go and take the back seat. Be the dark version of yourself where you can enjoy your own shadow. The sun has those two phases. And talking about the sun, I visited one temple very recently, that was the Puri Bhuvaneshwar Jagannath temple, where there is no shadow of the sun. The temple is built in such a beautiful way that you can only see the sunlight, you cannot see its shadow. So I believe I am very much like the sun. Although my sun sign is not about the sun, it's about the Scorpio, but I associate so much with that natural element that I feel that it is one of the very own personalities that I carry towards this world. Back to the table topics, master.
Sun is very hot during noon, but early morning it is very, very soothing, right? Huh? There's one more thing, one more vitamin that sun gives to all of us. Vitamin D. Yes, vitamin D. We go to have vitamin D in the evenings during sunset. CK. That is where our vitamin D lies. Frankly speaking, my next topic was this sunset. The hot sun spoke about sunset also. I need to skip that sun setting now. Okay. When Toastmaster Shaline spoke about getting up early, for that you will have to fall asleep. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So falling asleep like a child or falling asleep naturally, how precious is that?
It's a banana. Yes.
But come. Falling asleep. It's so easy.
Right, it is. Only the butterflies creating a lot of hitches. Falling asleep like a baby. Everyone would want to do that, right? That means you've had a fantastic day where you have done so much that you can go back and sleep thinking that I have achieved what I set out to do today morning. And the fantastic sleep that you get is delightful and it's absolutely free. A sleep which is disturbance less is also a medicine. It's not just sleep, it's medicine. Especially the ones that you have for about 5 or 7 hours continuously. It also heralds that I have done a great job today and I can go back and sleep, looking forward to get up again tomorrow morning with all the confidence that I will go back tomorrow and start all over again. Isn't that a wonderful way of going back home to sleep? Sleep, as such, is also medicine, as I told you. The less you get, the more problems you have. The more you have, the better it is. And my dear Toastmasters, sleep is also free. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Somewhere I read Michael Jackson, he used to sleep on a mattress costing $94,000. Have you read this?
No.
Mattress costing $94,000 and by taking a sleeping pill. So that was not free for you, I think so. That's how the world is. Okay, now the entire world is moving towards AI. What is that AI? And what is the opposite of AI? OI. Can you correct this? What OI stands for? Original intelligence. That's what our generation are made of. Original intelligence. Huh?
Organic intelligence.
Organic.
Organic.
Come. We talk about organic. Come. Let's hear from Sure.
Okay. As I already mentioned, first time when I heard about artificial, I was wondering then what exactly we all have. It is nothing but natural or organic evolution of millions of years of whatever the life evolution is. Suddenly, in 21st century, as probably predicted, we are trying to become a little bit lenient by giving machines all the input so that we don't have to do mundane work which we have to do again and again. There are two sides. Brighter side is we can get an opportunity to think beyond our capabilities what we had till now, so that all the mundane work will be taken by machine. For example, what it used to happen before is instead of hand wash we got a machine, and instead of cooking for a long time we got a pressure cooker, and instead of walking all the way from miles together we got a vehicle. So similarly, if we see our artificial intelligence as a tool, we can see how we can save time by doing boring things, and we can actually invent or try to explore something bigger than what we have thought until now. But on the other side, which even I fell as a bait, is our own ignorance or laziness. So that's where that lethargic nature will always try to see what is the easiest means to get things done in shortcut rather than using the tool for the betterment. So as the knife has its sharpness both to save the life and also kill the life, whatever the technology we are inventing, it has both the sides. It is helping us to evolve better, or it is pushing us into a darker, depressing phase where we can't come out of that loophole even though we want to. So that's where the helping hand, the brightest sun, the friendliest nature, the blood which we donate, everything will comes together to remind us we are human beings. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mahendra. You never spoke about OI, original intelligence. Huh? So it is available to us freely. Only thing we have to use it. Exactly. Huh? When you're using AI, then OI goes dead. Right?
We need that.
Now, till now, many times I heard many of you are laughing and smiling also. Am I right? The next topic will be laughter or smile. Very easy it is. It is one of the best things that God has given us, a smile. Any takers? Only one? No. There are lots. Rashmi can, she's a laughing Buddha. Nothing like being a laughing Buddha.
New name today. New name. Do I look like one, by the way?
You laugh like that.
Thank you, sir.
Laughing is, I mean, I'm sure everyone knows about it. Laughing is very good for your health, blah, blah, blah. All these things are good. And also, we know all these quotations on laughing, smiles is the shortest distance between the 2 points, which makes everyone happy, blah, blah. Everything is there. But exactly what happens when you laugh? A lot of your muscles actually in your face relax so much that you will not feel that. And I think there is some hormones which I'm not sure, dopamine, which actually comes out and helps your body relax. That's the reason it actually helps you in a meditative way, and is very healthy. Having said that, it's not easy to just keep laughing all the time or smiling. Sometimes it may be pretentious. A lot of people who smile have a lot of other background behind their scenes. They cover up with the smile and this laughter and everything. But the genuine laughter which comes out from the belly, which a kid does, is the beautiful thing which everyone should experience at least once in their lifetime. Before, I think, 1 year or even before 1 year, when they laugh from the belly, that no one can actually laugh, any adult. It is no reason. Just you put them in some place, they'll start giggling, they'll start laughing, or just looking at the mom's face, or any of those silly things. The way they laugh, that no one can imitate, no one can get it. I'm sure she has experienced it 4 times. The baby's smile, the baby's laughter. That is very, 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 I would say, precious, and it is absolutely free. Every other laughter I feel is pseudo, is not as genuine as that is. With that, I think I will close this. Thank you.
Very good.
So we can take one more.
You can take one more.
Yes.
Come. I'll give
So,
you.
how do you say?
Sit.
On behalf
How will you come? Hello. How will you are into business, right?
Yes.
What is the main thing in business that brings customers to you again and again?
Trust.
Correct. That's the topic. Trust. Trust comes free of cost, but there's a catch attached to it.
Thank you, sir.
So, trust. Yes.
I have one customer, Mr. Kumar, who is almost 80, 85 years of age, who stays just near Anand's house in Monotek near Panshankari. Every year, he comes by an Ola car to Malaysia, to my office, to purchase an antivirus by spending 500 to 550 rupees on Ola on a one way. Maybe he must be spending around 1000 rupees for going and coming, just to buy one antivirus, which is just 300 rupees. The reason for that is he wants to meet me at least once in a year at least. Way back in 92, when we used to assemble PCs and sell it to the customers, we used to buy it from the grey market, assemble it without warranty. We used to buy, and with warranty we used to give. With no money in hand when I started this business, and when I gave one computer to this gentleman, exactly after 1 month, his hard disk was gone bad. Went and saw, hard disk is gone bad. I had earned around some 3 to 4,000 rupees in that, and the hard disk was around 8 to 9,000 rupees. Bought it back, checked, hard disk is gone bad, no warranty. I have to buy it and give it him, or I have to run away saying that this fellow is absconded. Went to Kapan Park, sat the whole day, crying what to do. Next day, went back, purchased a new hard disk, no problem. Even if I have lost 8,000 rupees also, there is no problem. Purchased a new hard disk, went back to the customer and put it, and at, just about to leave, I was crying. He asked me why you are crying. I told nothing, so no, tell him, because he liked me like his own son. I told him this story. It was like this. So from that day, the trust what I developed from him, and to the people of Devanhalli, with whom I had taken Anand and Prasanna, I had taken more than 50% of the Devanhalli are my customers, because of only the trust which I developed from there. Even I lost money, but I didn't give up with my trust. Thank you, sir.
That is the power of trust. You may lose money, but in return you gain much more than that. Priceless things. Ruxana, what do you do? See, there was one more topic that I had, and that was time. And Ruxana has told me time out. Time out. Time out? Sure?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Absolutely.
Sure. Chalo, to all the Toastmasters, thank you all so much. I enjoyed conducting this session, and I enjoyed all your Answers also very well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Santosh sir.
बच गई.
इसीलिए मैंने कुछ मुझे पता था अभी तो भी आंसर नहीं किया. Okay. Did you all like the session? Yes. How was it?
Amazing.
Free?
Yes.
Absolutely? Okay. Now it's time for our evaluation session. The section where we grow through encouragement and constructive feedback. For that, I would like to invite our GE Toastmaster Rashmi. Many lovingly call her Laughing Buddha, but I prefer calling her Laughing Angel because wherever she goes, she spreads positivity and joy. She's an entrepreneur. She's a woman with full of vibrant energy. Someone brings beautiful, positive vibe into every room she enters. And a hardcore rotator.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Wonderful session. So let's start with the evaluation. SAA. Naveed. Lot of energy. Awesome energy. You explain the you don't have to explain the SAA responsibilities. I think that is understood as a role. So just don't tell that every time from next time. And then introduction to Habib. I think you have just started. You will have a lot more versions of him coming up. So it will be good. So wonderful. It was really good. And you started the meeting on time. That is another, I think, our quality, NITK quality. Next, PO, Habib. You did all the right things, MOM, opening the meeting, guess everything. I would want you to use a couple more minutes to address the topic, which you didn't do when you do that, because this is your time to at least have 2 or 3 sentences on that. So I would want you to do that from next time. And your introduction to the TMOD, make it a little elaborate. It was good, but make it a little elaborate from next time. I'll come to the TMOD later. Let's do the evaluations and then go to the tag team. The first evaluator, Toastmaster Shalini. Can you give the evaluation, please?
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Rashmi. Good evening, Toastmasters. Today I am in a very poetic mood because my test speaker, Toastmaster Prasanna, was in a very poetic flair. So, one poet whom I would like to quote is Samuel Taylor Coleridge. One of the opening lines of his poem is, "Water, water everywhere, not a drop to drink." I would like to rephrase that for Toastmaster Prasanna Kumari. Words, words everywhere, not a drop to waste. Okay. Toastmaster Prasanna, you started your speech on such a powerful note. Usually icebreakers are warm, they create the mood, they make up for the scenario, and then the speaker starts. But the 3 things that stood out for me in your speech, number 1 is your immense confidence. The way you came up, you walked onto the stage, and you narrated or you spoke the entire speech in a very poetic style. You used Rumi, what you are seeking is seeking you. You used Swami Vivekananda in the end. The positioning of the poets was also extremely dramatic and excellently used. You also spoke about very interesting concepts of who you are not. Basically, we all know who you are. So who you are not, the totally different aspect of your life. So the opening hook was excellent, starting with the quote of Ruby. The second important thing that was very good was the structure of the speech. Every time you spoke about who you are not, you looked at the audience, you had very good eye contact towards your right, towards your left, and even at the guest who has come today from another club. Each and every person felt connected with your speech. So there was a lot of coherence in what you were saying and what the audience was receiving. The third thing that stood out for me was, this is something which you have as a very innate strength, which is the power of pauses. The speech was well layered. It went in a smooth flow. It was not rushed. It was not slow. It was like every sentence we could imbibe in ourselves and we could totally see who you are not in a very crystal clear picture. Now, having said that, Toastmaster Prasanna, you've become a very confident speaker, a very engaging speaker for the audience. There are only two recommendations I would like to suggest. First thing is, when you started the speech, the first quote was not of Rumi. The first sentence was, I'm coming here after a long time. Now, when you start with that, already your timer has started keeping the time. No need to say all that. You've come after a long time, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. You just come and start with Rumi. Okay, so avoid those unnecessary sentences. The last thing is, the Swami Vivekananda connection in the end was very, very brilliant. But if you had ended it with a stronger call to action. So my dear friends, the world doesn't know you because of who you are, but the world will always remember you for what you are not. So you can end it on a bang, because it looked like when you came to Vivekananda's quote, it looked like you were going to end it on a bang, but then it went into the explanation mode. So you leave it at that. Just end it on a bang. Having said that, Toastmaster Prasanna, a very beautiful, emotionally and spiritually rich speech. Okay, very bold and confident icebreaker speech with lots of emotions that you had to share with the audience. Just working on your beginning, the first sentence, and the end, the stronger call to action. I am looking forward to many more who you are not. Okay, all the best for your further speeches. Back to the team.
Thank you so much. As she said, I think it was a wonderful evaluation first. A big round of applause for her. I think we need to learn that. She started with the positive thing, and then also gave her recommendations, which is very good. And I completely agree with her, because this was an introduction of her to the dynamic leadership in her. So it was very well done. Thank you very much. Thanks everyone. A big round of applause for both of you. Our next evaluator is Toastmaster Anand.
My target speaker, Naveen. He has made tremendous progress from the labyrinth of a nobody to the heights of the Everest. And your journey going up there is on a super fast note. Your confidence levels has gone from nothing and zoomed up to probably the highest levels. I like the way you stood here. I like the way you went around giving your speech. It had that laminar flow. There was no hitch. There was no bursts of speech. The pauses were fantastic, rightly placed and rightly timed. It didn't have unnecessary pauses anywhere. The content could have been a little more richer. Instead of taking the names of all the Toastmasters here, I would have liked to see you talk a little more on the other communication styles that are there. But I liked it when you came up with your supportive style, which had a lot of emotion, and the emotion was put in so brilliantly that it hit where it had to hit. The message got through fantastic. Supportive style of your speech, the support that you gave to your the security guard, the way you tried to take him along was beautifully described. It hit me where I could feel you, and I could feel the guard's respect for you going up many notches. That was brilliantly done. Some space for improvement is try using good words. I would like you to take the English newspaper in the morning, run through it, and try and imbibe some good words and good vocabulary. Imbibe some of the theme of the day into your speech. It would be very nice. Your grammar, you falter a bit here and there. You miss some key words, and sometimes it looks like it's a broken sentence. Once that is corrected out, your speech is simply flawless. I would probably, the way you're giving out your speeches, I think in the next 6 months we'll have an ace up our sleeves in NITK Bhive. Your voice through, the quality of the voice, the texture of the voice, and the way you use the stage, the way you have your gestures, hand gestures, eye gestures, connection with the audience was simply spot on. The only other thing that I would like to add to this is, like Shalini said, end your speech with a takeaway. It missed it. It sounded like it was abruptly stopped. I would like to see a takeaway message when you end your speech. That apart, we have an ace up our sleeves in NITK Bhive. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thanks, Anand. I agree with you with whatever recommendations you gave. I would like to add a couple of them here. One, I think the topic what you have selected against the content what you did, I couldn't find the connection between the two. That is something which I want you to think through from next time, because you said infinity exists in every direction. Somehow I wanted you to connect the infinity to the communication. I know it is the same thing, but I wanted you to connect it. That way it will be explicit for everyone. The props were awesome. Good job. And as he said, I think it was a fantastic job from where you are. And if you just pay heed to your grammar, I think we all have a competitor here against Shalini and Prasanna and Anand and everyone here. So I think a big round of applause for both of them, Anand and Naveen. With that, let's look at the tag team timer. We need the timer report. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Dear friends, as a timer, again I'm back. But before that, let me tell you all that what a wonderful session, what a wonderful evaluation, what a wonderful table topics. You can't even imagine that I missed out the time because of looking at interestingly your speeches. Okay? So let me read out the time. Table topic speakers, everybody were in the time, nobody crossed the time limitations. Everyone, Pinky, CK, Naveen, Shalini, Toastmaster, and dear guest, everybody were time only. And the evaluator, I missed the timing. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that because of very interesting. So the speeches, Toastmaster PK has delivered an exact time of 5 minutes 5 seconds, and speaker to Naveen, I delivered 7 minutes 9 seconds. This is a fantastic job from everyone. Everybody will the time, and yeah, there is nothing to take away. But yeah, this is a wonderful job. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Our prompter, Toastmaster Anand. Video report.
Probably the vibes rubbed on me too. The speeches were so nice. I forgot to tag your ahs and oohs and ums. But to be very frank, the speeches were so nice. And it was a surprise that many of the table topics were so nicely delivered. I really didn't find any ahs except from Rashmi now. Ahs and ums and a few of them. That apart, and Mahendra, small stumbling here and there. That apart, I didn't find anything to comment about. In public speaking, choosing the pauses, the right pauses, are probably the silence when you're searching for what you want to say, is a better thing than saying ahs and oohs. Or maybe when taking the theme that he gave me, not get into a snoring mode where I disturb everyone, which would jar the speeches. So that's about from the R counter. There was nothing much to report to.
Thank you. The grammarian, the Toastmaster Habib.
Most of them today used the theme and the word of the day. I think none have been left out with them.
usage of good words. Usage of good words like resilience, impulsive, depleted, laminar flow, lethargic. These are very good words. Usage of good sentences, which makes the sentence very important. That was used by one of our most favorite people. There's something like walked on straight roads, then etched within me miles to go, and a few words which were very good. These are sentences, very, very good.
Thank you, Toastmaster. So with that report, I think we need to look at table topics. Table topics masters, Toastmaster Santosh. It was, I think, very well established. It was something which we all had to think before we had to speak. I think it was probably what we would expect and get ready with the butterflies for our Toastmasters table topics contest. I think this is how we need to start getting ready, but we could have more sentences on the same topic and then we can start working on that and then we can all can probably prepare ourselves for table topics contest with that. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful session we had. The last but not the least, I would like to look at the TMOD, Toastmaster Ruxana. You started with a question. It was really good. You started checking here, testing it, and then when you were searching, then you asked everyone to search in their bags, search in their pockets for the patients. It was very well started. You got the audience attention, and you mentioned all the things which were basically free, which was really good. And your introduction to everyone was also good. The speakers and evaluation was done aptly. And the connections between, or the I would say the transitions were also done very well. So very well done. And I think with that, I had a wonderful session. I enjoyed the whole session. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, Clearmore.
Thank you, G, for the wonderful evaluation. So, coming to the last segment, coming to the closure of the meeting. So the next time you find yourself scrolling through Amazon at midnight, looking for inner peace or happiness, save your money. You aren't going to find it in a cardboard box at your doorstep. You'll find it in the things we have practically done today. It's in your breath, it's in your voice, and it's in the person sitting right next to you. So with this, I hand over the stage back to the president. Back to you, Toastmaster Habib. Thank you.
Thank you. I think Anand wants to have an announcement.
Good evening, Toastmasters again, and for the NITK Bhive, I would like to announce a few events that we are planning. We all know that international speech contest is coming, especially the club level ones. The first stage that we are looking at. So, in order to do that, let's have a preparatory speech marathon in the club. Next week, 4th February, will be the speech marathon. And whoever has registered or want to register, raise your hands up and give your names. You should have finished L2 level to participate in the contest. On 11th February, we will have an evaluation contest with one of our own speaker giving the speech, and that speech will also go into his completion, his or her completion of whatever L2, P3 or L3, P4, whatever level that's. And 18th February, of course, we have our contest coming up, both the evaluation and the international speech contest at the club level. Let's all get prepared. And this time, we should go beyond the area and probably ace the district competition too. We have Shalini, whom we look forward to as one of our contestants going up to the district level. And we have Nimisha going there. So let's see that we have a few more hitting the targets. Over to you, Christian.
Thank you.
And one more small thing. I would like to, we're very close to achieving the distinguished correct.
I mean, survey.
Let's move on. Let's sit out somewhere. I will put it in. I will put it in the two.
It's showing 4 decimal points. Are you looking for decimal points?
DCB points and also our own dashboard. We are very close to achieving those points. And in terms of membership, I think we have already done that. We have added 5 new members in the last 21 days.
Yeah,
3 we have gotten money. They have to come to the club. Mustafa
Okay.
and Abhishek.
Okay.
Yeah, Srikanth is there. Let me data on the Vikrant.
And Aditya also, the girl also?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, what Srikanth is in the group.
Yeah.
He is Dinesh. We are more coming now.
Clap कीजिए sir.
Come on.
Can you just finish the survey, please?
Yeah.
Okay, I have it here. The distinguished status, one more goal is needed. And what is needed? Level 1. Goal is 4, we have just finished 1. Level 1. So some more 3 levels of 1s is needed. Okay. And then level 2 awards, we have achieved 1. We need 2 more people to finish the level 2. Level 3, we need two people to finish it. We have no one there in that level.
I can finish it.
Hmm?
I know.
You can finish it.
Yeah.
New members we have done. We need to add 4, we have done 5. More new members, they want 4 more. We will get that also. Training, club officers, I think all 6 is done. Both June and August and November and February. Membership renewal dues on time has been done. The first one. The second one, let me check and get back to you.
It will happen in March.
Yeah. So whatever speeches that you gave, ensure that you post it on your Toastmaster website. BKK, Bhupaya, Caroline, she is not selected her pathway itself. Chandrasekhar is on level 1, second pathway maybe. Meghna Vaswani is on level 2, part 4. So I think if she finishes one more, she'll be done with it. Naveen, you will be completing level 1.
Even 2 projects.
Level 2, project 3. Another 2 more. 1 more. So that is also done. Personal morale. Dynamic leadership. You just started your you can complete your okay. And Ruxana. It is showing level 3. No, sorry. L1, 3 out of 5 you have done. Only level 1? Yeah, updated. No?
My level 1 is done.
No, absolutely. L2 is finished. It is showing us. Yeah. And then Srikanth is level 1. He has done just 2 speeches out of 5. Tripura, Vikas Agarwal. Vikas Agarwal, we need to do something. An injection needs to be given to him, some steroid.
Give the strongest dose.
Yeah.
So shall we close it?
And our
Habib.
Habib.
No. I mean level 2 completion.
You have just finished 1 out of 4, level 2.
No, actually 2 I have done, but I have not uploaded it.
Now, 2 are not, 1 is 3.
I will do that.
Please do that. Thank you guys.
So,
Shalini will give me more
Naveen, you have the service.
class. You will upload it and after there's a distribution Smedley Club.
We should aim for Smedley distribution.
That's what I'm doing.
The highest.
Yeah.
Service.
Service ask me to.
Naveen, is it with you? Results.
Huh? So you need to select your pathway. You got the login credentials from the Toastmaster. And you then change your password and login credentials. So you choose a pathway and yeah. As a hand-holding, as a mentor, Rashmi. Rashmi can do it.
Maybe I think you need teachers meeting.
So when you have icebreaker speech, state your icebreaker. Before you do any of these weeks, after level 2, share the speech that you were looking to learn. So that we can iron out the problems in your speech, then you will have a way of presentation, and you get your public speaking right.
Yeah, we have the results for the survey today. The best speaker is Prasanna Kumar. I'm sorry, we don't have the certificates now because we have run out of certificates. Yes, please. At least we can shake hands. Yes. No, actually, I want to get it. We'll speak to you.
Doesn't matter what it is. Something is better than that. Like this. Yeah.
Actually, I want to get it printed. Santosh sir has told us we will make it digital, so I can make it. Yeah. Best evaluator.
No, but digital you don't want.
Evaluator, Toastmaster challenge.
Always like to
Thank you for getting it from the beloved President Habib.
The best role taker, can you guess? Naveen, yes.
I'll picture with this.
It looks like he's Deepak.
turn that. Oh, my certificate is the old one.
Thank you, Naveen. The best table topic master. Yes. Naveen. Best Toastmaster of the day. The best Toastmaster of the day is shared between Toastmaster Roxana and Toastmaster Santosh. Come, Roxana.
आइए पार्टनर किरण जी
No, I've taken that place. I've taken that place now.
On the count of 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
So, with this, we'll end the meeting number 294.